Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Kirkland popping in. Steve Boss here. This video by Morris titled Sneako was right. About what, child? I ain't never heard anybody say that. But sure, let's see what he was right about. What's going on? Let's watch.
Alright, so in today's video, I want to talk about the situation involving Sneako, Jake Future, XQC, Aiden Ross, and all these other kicking Twitch streamers who've been using this token mentally disabled guy named Jake Future for basically entertainment purposes. You know he is mentally disabled. I don't know what kind of abnormality he has or what he's diagnosed with, but recently this man's birthday came around. He just turned 27. You know, he's pretty famous online, and
He's reminding me of the got him dude.
Friends with XQC, Aiden Ross, Los Pollos, and all these other streamers who act like they're cool with him and that they're his friend. But turns out when it was their turn to show up and show out and show support for his birthday, of which he allegedly invited all of them, the only person who decided to show up to support this man was Sneako.
Copy, how come you didn't come, bro? Copy, he sent you the invite. I got the same flyer. You didn't come. You didn't even, bro, you didn't even reply. You didn't even reply to the birthday.
Yeah, y'all fake.
None of them came. I thought you only invited me. No, I didn't invite you. What the fuck? I was invited. No. That's because you don't want to come.
What are you calling? Wait, what's the backstory though? So they've used him a lot in their content. Is that what he's saying? Because if that's the case, that's fucked up.
Show me.
So yeah, as we all just saw, clearly this guy is mentally disabled. I'm not sure what he's diagnosed with, like I said before, but you can tell he's kind of slow. He can still communicate, of course. He can still walk, talk, stream, comprehend basic things. His scale of intelligence might be equivalent to that of a preschooler, but it's just still incredibly messed up to see that all these other streamers who are supposedly supposed to be the good guys, supposed to be the ones to show up and support this guy, who've used this man as a token pawn on their streams to bait him into doing viral things for laughs and money and views and donos, and roasting this man because of his disability and involving the chat so that they can bait even more donos. I'm pretty sure Jake Future's made these people a lot of money just by being on these streams, and his very presence and his unique ability to be him causing clips to go viral sometimes. And these guys pretend as if that this is their friend, that this is their homeboy, that they actually care about this guy. But when it actually comes time to actually prove that, to actually show up to an event, a hallmark of this guy's life, of him turning 27, nobody shows up. Nobody? Aiden, Shanell, XQC, Los, none of the Twitch guys, none of the Kick guys, none of the YouTube guys, none of them. Aside from the guy who went against the grain, who got canceled over and over again, who's been labeled for some reason this generation's Hitler, and his name is Sneako. I mean, this should just teach everyone a very valuable lesson about whether the people in your lives right now actually care about you.
Just got back from Jersey. That wasn't that bad of a drive, about 40 minutes. And my sister's saying not to say this, but I have to say it. That blew my mind, seeing no streamer not only not show up, because I understand it's in, you know,
Wait, I think that's important to keep in mind as well. He said it was a 40-minute drive. For everybody else, how far away is it? I don't know where any of these people live. No, I think Aiden, is he in Florida or LA? Am I making that up? Either way, both of those places are far from Jersey. So I think that's important to keep in mind. I also need to know how many streams was he on? Like how much did they use him? Was it just because the clips that he's showing, it looked like it was one stream, that they all were there. But were there more? I don't know.
Away, but not even respond to his birthday invite. It's not even anyone specific. Some people are singling out like the people that he collabs with frequently, but Jake messaged every streamer. I think he mentioned it. Everybody that he's met with at the mall and who's been like, oh, Jake, will like give him hugs and everything like that in public on camera. But not only did they not show up, which I get they're busy, but they didn't even text him back when he sends a flyer and an invitation. And I was telling my assistant, the crazy part is, I know how difficult it is for Jake to even send a message. For him to unlock his phone, to press in the photos, to send, that takes him 10 times, 100 times the effort that it takes us. And that's a small inconvenience of a life, sending a text. For him, it's genuine effort. It's not as easy for him to do it as us.
And the fact that not only was Sneako the only one to actually show up to this man's birthday party, but for him to actually acknowledge this man's disability and to highlight the fact that it really does take him an exponentially more amount of effort to text everybody like that with his disability. Like, I've seen this man's streams, I've seen him try and use his phone with his virtually crippled hands. I mean, for this man to actually pull out his phone, type one sentence in, and try and send it off to everybody else on his contacts list is damn near like rocket science to him. And all his alleged friends, his streaming buddies, who definitely do follow him, so they definitely got the DM and the notification. The fact that they didn't even take the time to respond back and say, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. Sorry, Jay, we can do something afterward. I'll take you out to eat. We can go party somewhere or relax on a different day. I mean, it just goes to show you just how much these people really only see this guy.
I need more context, because how cool are they really with him? All right. I get he's disabled and people want to handle him with kid gloves, but ultimately you do have to keep things in mind. A lot of these niggas ain't friends. A lot of them don't go to each other's birthday parties. A lot of these people y'all see link up, they all use each other for content. So it's equal opportunity. They probably using him for content like they use these other niggas for content. They don't go to their birthday parties either. So some of them just have active business relationships, but they're not actually friends in real life. They're not actually hanging out. So if they're treating everybody else like that, I wouldn't expect them to treat what is that? Jake? Is that his name? I wouldn't expect them to treat Jake differently just because, oh well, he's disabled, so I'm gonna hop on this flight and go and pretend that I'm cool with him even though I know I'm not, just because he's disabled. I don't agree with that either. I think that's very fake. So yeah, he's trying to argue that they're being fake, but I would argue that it's fake to pretend to be his friend if you really not his friend like that and y'all only make content together. Like, that's what they do with all these niggas.
As a token disabled guy,
it's very few. I know y'all think all these people are best friends. They hang out on the weekend. They watching football. No, 98% of these people that y'all see are making content together, they don't even really fuck with each other like that. It's all just content. That's it. If there's no camera around, they don't want to hang out.
Use as a pawn for their streams for entertainment so that they can bait donos for their chat to send money in to roast this guy. I mean, it's kind of evil when you think about it.
Right, and they're all just ignoring it. All of them. He showed me his phone. He sent the same flyer that I got to the entire industry. None of them replied. Not even a reply. Not even a happy birthday. That was like a dystopian. I've been streaming for 2 years. This is another reason why I'm starting Project X and why I'm going to the vlogs. Because the industry's fake, people know that. But this is dark.
How?
Dark. People message me when I hung out with Jake in Miami, like, oh, you hung out with them in Miami first, I was going to take him out. They had the opportunity to, and they said nothing. This is an evil world we live in.
See, this is why I have to acknowledge that me and Sneako may not see eye to eye on all the opinions that he has, the way he views the world, his politics, or his religion, and the things he believes in. But when it comes to specific types of situations with personal...
Sneako, are they showing up for you even? People don't even fuck with you either. And you ain't disabled. So...
relationships,
I feel like he's trying to... Again, I don't know the details. Maybe they have him on his stream every fucking week and they pretend to be friends and they on stream line and saying, oh, we real cool. I don't know the details. So I'm speaking from someone looking on the outside. So if there's more to it and I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. But I just feel like this whole space is super fake.
Because at least he's not fake. I mean, the man, as far as I can see, tends to try and keep it real. Like, bro is literally a ride or die, even if the ship is sinking. I mean, case in point, Andrew Tate. Mans was being persecuted by the entire world. And Sneako, regardless of the situation, decided to stick by his side. Whether you believe that was dumb or not, shows that he does have a strong sense of loyalty. And now in this situation, it only proves it again. Sneako doesn't need Jay. Sneako didn't have to show up to this party. And he certainly could have used them for stream entertainment and dono bait like XQC and Nathan Ross and Loss and Snaggy and all these other guys. guys. Like, that shit's just fucked up to me.
I actually don't even like this. If we want to be technical, I don't like how Sneako is like, nobody showed up. Look, he invited all these people and nobody is here but me. Why are you even rubbing that in and highlighting it? Like, damn, like making him feel even worse about the situation. Like, he put so much focus on that. And he like kind of laughed about it. Nobody came. I'm the only person who came. You invited all these people. Chill out.
Like, and here, as you can see, for more proof, like, it's actually kind of funny and sad at the same time. Sneako was the only one, aside from the staff there, who actually showed up to this man's party. Like, bro, man's actually running out a whole venue for this party for all these streamers to show up, and they didn't show up at all. They didn't respond to the messages. They didn't acknowledge him. They just left that man not even on red. They probably just didn't even open the fucking message up. Like, bro, the level of disappointment Jake Future and Sneako must have felt when they were the only ones to actually show up for this thing must have been insane. Like, this just solidifies my belief that, yeah, most content creators are fake as fuck, which is why I'm not really friends with any of them. Yeah, sure, there's a few of them that I'm cool with, but I'm gonna be so real right now. I'm not here to make friends, and I am not interested in making any friends with any content creators and any industry folks, because all of them are fake as fuck. All of this is for money. Let me keep it a beat. These people solely do this for money and views. I started out this shit because I wanted to share my opinions with the world. I was inspired by people like David is Gaming HD, Rad is Banter, PewDiePie, Destiny streamers like Nkooch, Hutch, and various other content creators back then when I was in high school who weren't even really making any money off of this. It was just for fun, and now it's a business. Times have changed. And
I mean, it's been a business for a long time. Like I said, I don't know all of the context, so you know, I'll just keep my opinion at that. But yeah, I'm just not surprised, and I don't think a lot of these guys hang out outside of stream. But yeah, maybe there's more to the story. Let me know if I'm missing anything. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.